Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald, Donald, Don, Don, Donald, Donald, both concerned, both concerned, both, 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 both concerned, both concerned, both concerned, 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 that the rich, that the rich, that the rich, that the, that the, that the, that the rich, that the rich, 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 that the rich, that the rich, America is getting poorer. America is getting poorer. America is getting poorer. America is getting poorer. Getting poorer. Getting poorer. Getting poorer. 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 America is getting poorer. Like the polar ice caps, the middle class is disappearing. Like the polar ice caps, the middle class is disappearing. Like the polar ice caps, the middle class, the middle class, the middle class, the middle class, 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 the middle class, the middle class. Like the polar ice caps, the middle class, like the polar ice caps, the middle class is disappearing. America is becoming a two-class society. 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 Soon you will be either rich or poor. Soon you will be either rich or poor. You will be poor, 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 poor. Soon you will be either rich or poor. Soon you will be either rich or poor. Soon you will be either rich or poor. Donald and Robert want you to be rich. Donald and Robert want you to be rich. Donald and Robert. 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 Donald and Robert want you to be rich. Donald Trump and Robert Kiyosaki are both concerned. Their concern is that the rich are getting richer, but America is getting poorer. Like the polar ice caps, the middle class is disappearing. America is becoming a two-class society. Soon you will be either rich or poor. Donald and Robert want you to be rich. Former Federal Reserve Chairman Alan Greenspan has said that the income gap between the rich and the rest of the U.S. population has become so wide and is growing so fast that it might eventually threaten the stability of democratic capitalism itself. What did the Federal Reserve Chairman state as the main cause of the problem? In one word, his answer was education. Mr. Greenspan points out that U.S. children test above the world average levels at the 4th grade level, but by the 12th grade level, they are far behind. He says, we have to do something to prevent that from happening. Donald Trump and Robert Kiyosaki also place the blame on the lack of education, but they focus on a different type of education: financial education. They point to this void in financial education as the primary cause for the United States' plunge from being the richest country in the world to the biggest debtor nation in history. Both Donald Trump and Robert Kiyosaki are successful entrepreneurs and investors. Both men do business and are recognized internationally. Both men are also teachers. They teach because they are concerned about the fate of you and your family, this nation, and the world. As the Bible story goes, you can give a man a fish and feed him for a day, or teach him to fish and feed him for a lifetime. Instead of just writing checks to help the poor and middle class, Donald and Robert are teaching them to fish. When it comes to money, many people want to be told exactly what to do. They often ask specific questions, such as, "I have $25,000. What should I do with it?" When you tell people you do not know what to do with your money, they are happy to tell you what to do. And their recommendation is that you give your money to them. This book is not a how-to book. Donald and Robert will not be telling you what to invest in. They will share with you how they think, why they win financially, and how they see the world of money, business, and investing. Most rich people do not want you to know what they know or their secrets to becoming rich, but Donald and Robert are different. They want to share their knowledge with you. One of the definitions of leadership is vision. This book is about vision, about seeing what most people never see through the eyes of two men who have won, and occasionally lost, at the game of money.